Camera's rolling.
Okay, good morning. Today is Thursday, September 24th, and we're here, and I'm doing a lesson with my students in the EDP classroom for my internship at PCC for EDS 290C. And here we all are. This is David, this is Alex, meet Jacob. We have Miss Kathy over here. Okay, and what we're going to be doing today basically is we're going to be talking about the qualities of superheroes and supervillains, and we're going to kind of get into why they are the way they are, all right? We're going to compare and contrast, and why are we doing this? Because we're learning about the characteristics it is literature. Comic books can be considered literature. Right? So, first thing we do, you guys are going to analyze and discuss familiar superheroes and supervillains. All right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to consider why the superheroes do the things they do and why the villains do the things they do. Okay? So, okay. David, what do you know about characters generally? About, like, do they superpowers? Like, some can fly, some can fight evil, some...
In most cases, they have they are either born with superpowers or have an accident at one point, but there are, in some cases, some superheroes don't even have powers, such
Yes.
in the case of, like, Batman.
Yes. But he's very wealthy, he has stately witty manner, and he has
Yeah.
all these accoutrements, so he's able to be a superhero
Yeah.
somehow.
Some are,
So some, go ahead.
some are even like a science experiment going
Yes. Can you think of that? I'm thinking of this green
on.
thing.
Like the lizard man.
The lizard man?
Kind of like Frankenstein?
Oh, the lizard man's the villain.
He's
I
a
honestly
villain?
don't think that the lizard dude actually did it on purpose. I actually think he did it in his choice.
By the way, the whole case
Yeah,
of
he
thing
did.
gone wrong, but keep in mind, he is still a scientist
Yes.
who just did the cliche thing.
It's a giant
The
lizard
scientist
that's a
ran out of
scientist.
time, so he performed the test on himself
He did his own
because he
test.
ran out of funding,
Right.
sort of thing,
Plus, he didn't have
or it was
left arm,
cut short.
He didn't have what?
The left arm.
So let's go figure out all the superheroes that you know, okay? Superheroes.
Wonder Woman.
And then we'll do the supervillains. Okay, first one.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman? Good, Jacob.
Shazam.
No, it's okay.
Shows up.
So. Is he even a student?
Wonder Woman.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Woman.
Is there a Spider Woman?
Yeah.
Is there?
I didn't know that. And she's good,
Yeah.
okay? Spider-Woman.
Batman.
Batman.
There are always like spin-off comics, so yeah,
There's Spider-Woman.
And Loki too, but Loki's a mischief maker, so he would go to the...
Loki's-
Captain
he's-
America.
he's a mischief maker, but
That's what they call
he
him.
does do it.
He does do good at times.
He's like Deadpool and such, like,
Captain America.
which is like in the middle pool.
Thor.
Okay, so we're continuing on with the heroes. Thor.
Captain America.
Captain America.
Thor.
Thor. Make sure these are all superheroes.
Aquaman. Whatever that was.
That's good. Aquaman.
Aqualad.
Aqualad. Okay.
Money Man and
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Okay.
Mermaid Man, right?
Yeah, but that's just a spoof of Aquaman and Aqualad.
Okay, let's talk.
Shazam.
Shazam is a person? He's a superhero? Okay.
So
he-
is Captain Marvel.
Okay, Shazam
Never heard of him.
and Captain Marvel.
I've heard of Captain Marvel, but not Shazam.
It's a little kid who says Shazam and he gets like
Shazam.
from
I remember a cartoon from the 60s where they had a ring, and when he put the ring together, it was
Captain
Shazam.
Planet. Or
It was the Shazam thing. Well, we have a good amount of superheroes here.
I could name them.
I'm sure you can name more. Let's go on to the villains. David, could you start us off with the villains?
Magneto.
Magneto,
Black Widow.
Black Widow. Good, Jacob.
Lizard Man.
Yeah,
Lizard
I have
Man.
no say in villains because,
It's not, you're not into it?
no.
What is that big dude that has an electronic arms?
David.
The-
Dr. Ock.
Yeah. Dr. Octopus.
Really? He's Dr. Octopus? Okay.
That's the thing that
What
he
is-
adapted.
Okay.
Just use blue.
Who else is evil? And a super,
David.
super evil villain.
Miss Kathy.
I don't interrupt anybody.
Go ahead.
David. You're super.
Okay then. Well, there's others.
Okay, can you tell me some others? Some other evil? Or do you think this is enough?
That's fine.
It's not enough, so let's look and see. We have a database here, and we've
The
got
Joker.
Superman, Lex Luthor.
Joker.
Lex Luthor isn't very
Yeah,
bad.
those are-
Lex Luthor, good. The Joker.
I don't know who's.
The Joker.
Who else? Who else?
Slade.
Slade. Is Dr. Manhattan?
Yes.
He would be considered.
Evil.
Isn't Blade a supervillain?
Is it Slade or Blade?
There's one called Slade.
Another one called Blade.
Yeah.
Blade was a hero, right? He
Nope.
killed the vampires.
Well, we have
He
8.
was a rogue,
We
just
have,
like everyone.
so we have 8 supervillains. That's really good.
And 8 superheroes.
So we brainstormed. Now I want you to think
Okay.
anything you think about the qualities they have. We're going to take a superhero, and we're going to take a
10
superhero
superheroes.
and a supervillain, and we're going to analyze them. Such as, I want you to think about the kind of special powers they have, the way they look, their background, where they come from. Did they go through a shocking experience to become who they were? Secret identity, one that shows the public what they're like, one way, and then they do things later.
My God.
What kind of special equipment do they use? What place of residence?
Well, how we supposed to find that out?
Okay, so
Can't look it up.
Can't look stuff up on the computer.
we're going to be doing more lessons, and we are going to be going to the library to look up stuff. So we have a compare and contrast graphic printout here. Compare and contrast graphic printout. And we're going to have a superhero on one side and the supervillain on the other. So Jacob picked Wonder Woman.
Nothing yesterday.
Black
Yes, 'cause-
Widow.
and then Black Widow as
They
his villain. Now, we're going to consider things. You're going to have those two. Which superhero would you like of these?
Choose one.
Shazam.
Captain America.
You want Captain America?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're going to put that down, Captain America. And then your supervillain is going to be, how about the Joker? For a supervillain, you're going to talk about the Joker, how he came to be that way. Or you're going to compare his qualities.
Then we're just gonna choose one.
Yeah. I'm choosing it for you because you're not saying it.
Because I really wasn't thinking about the supervillain right now. I was thinking about that.
Okay, but you already have that.
You have a superhero, now you need a supervillain.
Yeah.
Lizard Man, I guess.
So who do you want?
Lizard Man.
You want Lizard Man? Okay, then Lizard Man is yours. So put that down on this side. Your supervillain. David, who would you pick for a superhero?
Shazam, and
Someone
then
who
for
does
villain
good.
Slade.
Okay, good, good. Can you help?
I put them in the item slots.
Yes, put them in the item slot. So each one of you are gonna have something.
I'm done.
And you already have
I
yours.
did it.
Okay. How do the characters impact society? Let's think about that. How do they impact society? What do they do? What kind of good things do the superheroes do? So, for yours, Lizard Man, what kind of, that's your villain.
Oh, yeah, I don't even know him.
Oh, then you don't wanna pick one you don't know. How about
Best to learn, so.
The Joker, how about the Joker? We know him.
I don't watch Batman.
Okay, can you think of another villain that Alex would like?
He has to know the villain in order to
The
talk
Black
about it.
Widow.
He has to know, do you know another
Find this
villain?
guy.
It's true.
I know Alex knows Black Widow.
If you know Black Widow,
do.
you do know Black Widow, so put her down. You know all her qualities, so that would be a good super villain for you. Okay. So on this sheet of paper, we'd like you to write down what distinguishes them from each other. We're gonna compare now. What are the qualities of the superhero and what are the qualities of the villain that you chose, super villain that you chose, okay?
Are we gonna be writing this stuff
You're
down
go-
too?
Now you're gonna write this down. Okay, so it's gonna come from your mind and what you know, okay? And then you're gonna share what you know and we're gonna talk about it,
Okay.
okay?
Write it down in your own words.
In your own words. So why don't you turn
Do
it
the best
over?
you can.
What if they're
Did
actually
you
not
really?
like at all?
No, we're not, we're talking about some things they have in common and some things they don't that make them very different. Okay, how do they impact society? What do they do? What does the superhero do to help? Usually a superhero does things to help people, or make the environment better,
Some are
save
different.
lives.
Some are different, some, most of them won't do that.
And how does it affect society? Supervillains, they wreak havoc. Sometimes they want to own the world. Mr. Freeze is another supervillain I remember. Is it? Yeah, Mr. Freeze from Batman.
It was the Penguin.
But there also is a Mr. Freeze, and then there was a Penguin too. It's a good one.
Penguin's a superhero.
Nope.
No, he's a bad guy.
Oh.
Then there's Two-Face, Calendar Man, and others.
Okay.
The time freezing
Okay, so I want you in
Are
those.
you guys writing things down?
Yeah,
The
so
time
each
stopper.
column, so each side of your paper, one's gonna be a superhero, one's gonna be the supervillain. And I want you guys to think about where
It's
they,
on camera.
where they live,
You guys, please sit up because you're blocking the camera.
Sorry.
where do they live, what's their, what's the way they look, how do they look,
Scratch out where do they live. 'cause
Well,
they
Captain
don't live
America and Black
anywhere.
Widow are not even alike to each other. I ain't close
The
enough.
same kind of qualities as what you
They're in the same universe.
Captain America, they got frozen.
Yes,
See?
I think he was frozen.
write that down.
See, we're doing this because in the next lesson, tomorrow, we're gonna create our own superheroes or supervillains.
I'm not sure fun.
They will be fun. And they're gonna be motivated and linked to a social issue that you pick. There's some problem in society and or the world at large, and your superhero is going to fix that. It has to be something that's meaningful to you. Say, for instance, if I was a student in this class, I would be the superhero who would stop bullying on campuses. From elementary school to all the way through high school, I would stop, that would be my cause.
What is your thing?
What would you like your superhero to do that you dislike here in the world? Like,
Exactly. That's
So we get to create our own superhero?
Yes, that's a good way to put it. Think, when you create your own superhero, you're gonna think, I want you to write down the qualities here of these two that you picked. But then when we get to create our own superhero, I want you to match, to link up a problem in society with that superhero.
Mine's gonna be like a cop from TV who's like, "You're out of line!"
Fixes it. So what things annoy?
Like they have like their own way.
Okay,
good,
Like-
good imagination.
good. And you can draw him or you can just write the details, you know?
I'll try to do both.
Yeah, you're gonna come up with a new one. I always think that you should write a book about what you know and maybe fictionalize it, make the characters interact with each other.
I'm not good at writing books. I've tried.
And bit by bit, you could.
He's only sold 4,000 copies.
That's pretty good anyhow. Jacob, tell me what you have in your first column.
Wonder Woman.
Okay, Wonder Woman. Do you know where she lives or what details can you tell me about her? What does she do in the daytime? What does she do when she's not being Wonder Woman?
She
What are
lives
you
in the
doing?
city.
Buy my book.
Lives in the city.
She helps people.
Okay.
She has superpowers.
Superpowers. How do her superpowers come out?
And people are in need of help.
When they're in health? I mean, does she have any kind of gadgets that make them come out?
No.
Okay.
My
He doesn't have any
supervillain
actual
was
powers.
Black Widow. And
Wait, hold on, Jacob speaking. Your superhero is Black Villain? Go ahead, talk nice
Black
loud. No
Widow.
side talking, please not.
My
right now.
supervillain is Black
Talking
Widow.
about heroes.
And she does not fly. She don't have superpowers.
She has no powers.
And she don't help you.
She doesn't help people. What does she do besides look really pretty? What does she do?
She tries to destroy.
She wants to do what kind of things? Does she want to destroy the whole world or
No,
just
she tries to destroy like the superheroes.
okay? That's her mission in life? That's very interesting. All right, good.
Power Rangers.
Okay, now you're gonna tell me, would you
I
please?
haven't gotten them. I'm still writing this.
Okay, David, looks like you have a lot of things.
I'm not done.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's okay. That's all right.
So what's the big one?
The same thing that
Okay, all right.
the thing that makes
You're
Captain
right.
America is sort of like the thing that was put in Wolverine, but an earlier version, and they didn't put an adamantium skeleton in him,
Mhm.
unlike Wolverine.
Mhm.
So he's just strong, but he was also trained.
He was trained.
Am I still in this video?
Because that's from the comics.
Good job.
All the way back to the
Sponsor me, McDonald's.
Okay, clear it up. Keep working.
Look at this face. Don't waste this face. You just wasted this face.
These profile forms down.
I have nothing.
And-
You're drawing a blank, Alex?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give you these
Okay.
characteristics.
I really wasn't. I was just really
I'm
wasn't
gonna
thinking
help
about
you.
this.
No,
Okay,
you're really-
I have here a data bank of superhero and supervillain sample characteristics. I want you to look through them, and you might get some good ideas about your superheroes and villains, okay? Where they live, what their weaknesses and strengths are, what gadgets do they use.
I'll just go home, look this all the stuff up, and print it out.
You're gonna create your own superhero and your own supervillain too.
You type this out, did you?
Let's take a look at it. Some of the things are
I'm gonna stop.
powers like super strength, invisibility, they can levitate, laser vision, shape changing, telepathy.
Anyway,
A lot of
That's
interesting
fine.
things. We have special abilities and traits.
my mind's completely blank on Captain
I'm
America.
gonna take this home and look it up.
Okay,
Okay, I'll read it.
okay, so,
Still thinking.
all right, still thinking. Are you done?
Are we done?
We're not actually done because we're gonna wrap it up and we're gonna just talk about what we're gonna do tomorrow, okay? So what we did today was we analyzed some of the characteristics of superheroes, right? You came up with superheroes and supervillains, and we talked about their qualities, where they live, what they
So
do.
What we're gonna do tomorrow is like create our superhero, but drawing it or writing it
You can
out.
draw or you can write it out.
I'm gonna draw it.
Okay, whatever your talent, you think your talent is, or whatever you feel comfortable is. The thing is that we analyzed here,
Do not
okay?
deserve to see this.
We
face.
analyze superheroes and we analyze supervillains, and we realize that they have to have a place to live. They have to have some sort of secret identity because they don't go around as them all the time.
Well,
Well,
some
But
of
there
them-
are exceptions, I
Yeah,
know.
like, you know.
A
others.
penguin, I don't know what penguin would do
yours a tuxedo.
in the daytime and waddle.
I'm like, certain heroes and villains don't have the choice because of the way their feature is. Like the Joker and Two-Face.
They don't have a choice.
Because the Joker,
I'm like completely out of it.
he fell in
I'm not really
the
thinking.
thing, and Two-Face has.
Yes, pretty cool, pretty cool. And so when we work on this tomorrow, You're gonna describe your character's superpower or special ability and their special knowledge, and what is your character's goal or purpose. Be creative and specific. So your character doesn't just stand there, he does something. He does something to make society better. Then you're gonna create also super villain who does something to mess up society, okay? Because he's just bad. Are you looking forward to tomorrow?
What are we doing?
Are you looking forward to doing this tomorrow, making your own villain and superhero?
Can I make a hero villain?
You can make
Like a crooked cop?
Yes. You
Okay.
can make a
You
good
can make
cop
a
and a bad
superhero
cop.
and a villain.
You're gonna make a superhero and a villain.
Oh,
You're gonna make
okay.
two characters.
Okay then.
Looking forward to it,
I'll
right?
draw
Bring this
Miss
on
Kathy
the
for the
Yeah, that would
villain
be
and
great.
me for the superhero.
So this is gonna be
Do you have a
awesome.
notebook?
I do have a notebook that I'll give you, okay?
Thank you.
So I would just like
I
to
don't
hear,
have it.
okay, I would just like to hear what you wrote because I'd like to get that down. If you would just report. And we're not quite done yet, so just a moment. David's gonna give his
Sorry,
piece.
stay away.
It's okay. It's all right.
What is this?
That's the profile form. You're gonna use that to work on your superhero and supervillain tomorrow. Okay. I'll hold on for now, because we're wrapping this up. Tomorrow, we're gonna do the second lesson. And you're gonna, tonight, your assignment is to think about what kind of characters, what your characters would be like. What
Okay.
you wanna have them be, okay? David, would you like to share what you wrote?
Which one do I read?
You can read the whole thing. Like this, for instance, if you give us,
Just give us.
Give us-
sneak peek.
They
Tell
were
us.
both kids ones.
okay.
Just give us. a sneak
You have a
peek.
lot right here. Tell us about that. Can you read that?
Thanks, eh?
Shazam, still kid. That's all I got for that.
Okay. What did you get for the villain?
Slade was
Slade.
specially trained by the military for a secret project. And he is haunted by memories of his family, and it drove him to want to kill the people who made him like this.
Wow.
But he is a trained assassin
Wow.
who really was supposed to not have emotions and not be burdened by pain.
Wow. But yet he is. This is making me want to look up these characters and find out more about them because it's very interesting.
Basically the project was the same project as Wolverine, Captain America, Deadpool,
Mm-hmm.
just the project to make a super soldier.
Mm-hmm. So then to wrap this up, we looked at the qualities of a superhero and a supervillain, and now you know that they have a backstory, how they got that way, where they live, if they have a significant other, what their skills and talents are, what gadgets do they use. So now you know that all these characters have these things. Tomorrow, when you do your profile and make up your hero and your villain, you'll know that you have to come up with these. You're not going to copy. This is going to come from your own imagination and creativity. Okay? So, does anybody want to say anything? Well, I want to say.
I find this subject quite interesting.
Good. I had you in mind when I picked it, actually. I thought that you would enjoy it, and I think we should do a lot of that, and we should also read manga and read the things that you like, and just, just keep reading.
Your love is still rolling, right?
It's still rolling, so I'm going to say thank you.
And
No,
cut,
wait, no.
cut,
Cut.
cut.
End scene. End scene.
Holy crap. Almost looking.
3, 2,